In this video, I'm going to share with you the unfair advantage of waking up at 5 in the morning, which is called the 5 a.m. Club. The most successful people in the world like Robin Sharma, Kobe Bryant, Richard Branson, and many others all share the same interest of starting the rituals early in the morning, sometimes even 4 in the morning. I'm going to share with you more after this.
So if your job is to try to be the best basketball player you can be, right? To do that, you have to practice, you have to train, right? You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can. So if you get up at 10 in the morning, train at 11, right? 12, say 12, train at 12, train for 2 hours, 12 to 2. You have to let your body recover. So you eat, recover, whatever. You get back out, you train, start training again at 6. Train from 6 to 8, right? And now you go home, you shower, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, you do it again, right? Those are 2 sessions. Right? Now imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4. You go 4 to 6, come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again, 9 to 11, right? You relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4, right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up because they're 5 years behind. Right? So it makes sense to get up and start your day early because you can get more work in. I can train more hours, and I know the other guys aren't doing it because I know what their training schedule is. Right? So I know if I do this consistently over time, the gap's just going to widen and widen and widen and widen and widen, and they won't be able to get that back. So to me, it was just common sense. I'm like thinking, how can I get an advantage? Oh, start earlier.
I create the life of my dreams.
I am an unstoppable human being.
I'm an unstoppable human being.
I am a self-starter. I enjoy getting things
I'm a
done.
self-starter. I enjoy getting things done.
I excel at whatever I do.
I excel at whatever I do. I have a positive expectancy.
I have inner strength and confidence to win.
I have inner strength and confidence to win.
I accomplish more in less time than ever before.
I accomplish more in less time than ever before.
I effortlessly achieve my goals.
I effortlessly achieve my goal.
I am creative at helping others solve their challenges.
I'm creative at helping others solve their challenges. 5 in the morning. Start your day early, right? Leaving the gym about 6:15. Early bird catches the worm.
So for example, do you tend to focus, personally you, on what you can control or what you can't control? Those of you focus on what you can control tend to feel more in charge of life. Those that focus on what you can't control, by the way, is there plenty of stuff we can't control in this world, yes or no? Tons. And if you focus on it, you will be depressed. Depressed people constantly focus on what they can't control. Second, it doesn't matter what drugs you take. If you keep focusing on what you can't control, you're going to get depressed. If we add 2 more. Here's another topic. Do you tend to focus on what you have or what's missing in your life? The tendency today is what's missing, and sometimes we make up what's missing. If you focus on what you have, and you focus on what you're grateful for, how does your life feel? When you start thinking, oh my God, look at how I'm living.
What are the rituals? Whenever I study people that are successful, what I look for is what's the standard they hold themselves to? And then what are all those little rituals that add up? Because think about it. Success and failure are not giant events. They don't just show up. You don't just suddenly become successful or suddenly have this cataclysmic event that makes you fail. It may look that way. But failure comes from all the little things. You need to have some rituals, some cool things you do that nobody else does that gives you a better life than anybody else has. All the little stuff. That's where success comes from. In business, it comes from delivering more than anybody could imagine. All those little things add up. People go, wow, that's who I want to do business with. It's true in any area of your life. So if you look at somebody who's really successful, people are rewarded in public for what they've practiced for years in private. Myself and my business people say, how do you get up and speak? And you have no notes, and you go for 3 days and nights, and the room is like, everybody's wired. It's incredible. It's like a rock concert. How do you do that? How do you have that confidence? Oh, and it's not confidence, it's experience now. Whatever it is, be specific. And then, last step number 4, what are the rituals that'll get you there? What would you need to do differently each morning if you're going to be that kind of energy, that kind of strength? How often would you work out? What days would you work out? What time? A ritual is something you do consistently, usually at a specific time, so it becomes automatic. Let me tell you something. Willpower doesn't last, but rituals can last a lifetime. I bet you have some rituals in your life right now you've been doing for years, even though some of them don't serve you. I'm just saying, wake yourself up.
And there you have it, the unfair advantage of the 5 a.m. club. See, I just showed you pretty much my morning routine, and in my daily routine, I'll post that on the next blog post. But right now it's 9 in the morning, and I've already accomplished at least 5, 6 major things and also done all my rituals. So you can just see the advantages of that. I mean, after I create this video with you guys, in about an hour I'll be already editing it, and in 2 hours I'll already post it on YouTube. Plus I also post 3 times on Instagram and 3 times on Twitter. And then after that, of course, in between the time period, I'll be talking to my mentees, or I'll have meetings with my coaches or my mentors, or I would actually have Skype calls. I mean, the list goes on as my daily routine, but you can see how much I can accomplish in such a short time just by waking up early. And you may ask, okay, Devin, I'm not gonna wake up at 4:30 in the morning, it's just not gonna happen. And that's okay. At least wake up at like 6 in the morning or 6:30. I mean, early bird catches the worm, you know that. And I tell you the truth, I think about it like this. You can't climb a ladder with your hands in your pockets, right? And if you're planning to climb that ladder and take your hands out of the pockets at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., well, you gotta remember, people already started climbing that ladder at 4:30. So they already have a head start of you 3-4 hours. And that compounds after a year. And that will compound after times 5 years, right? 365 times 5. You can imagine how much you can get more done. See, I know you guys are high achievers, and I know you guys want to be more and do more. So if this is the first time you've been on this channel is about bringing wisdom and growth and taking your shit to the next level. So I really appreciate you guys hearing me out. And the thing is, everything starts with a positive mind frame to get you positive results. I'll see you next time.